256. One's blue, one's yellow. It's 256, and they're on the smaller white rack. And I just took apart John's keyboard because some of the keys aren't working. And he is a habitual computer snacker. And I know exactly where he gets it. And he has cleaned his keys. I have taken off the space bar because it's got one of those little metal bars. And that's a pain. And I cleaned out the tray, and hopefully we can get the SV period and space bar to function again, because he goes through a lot of keyboards, which also may be related to his soda intake. So that's what we're up to. I have had regular coffee that I didn't take a picture of. Oh my gosh. I had a little snacky breakfast bar thingy.
You want to make some tea?
Do I want what?
Make some tea?
Make some tea. Not really right now. And I've been hanging out on TikTok. I've been using a boot knife to pop keys off of his keyboard, which is fun. There's a proper tool for it, but I don't have one. I never got the hang of using them.
Can I get some help spreading them out?
Goofing off on TikTok, wash some dishes, convinced Bruce to wash some clothes. You don't need some help spreading out the keys. It's a pretty basic thing, bud. And I just scrubbed your keyboard for you.
One by one.
They don't have to be one by one. You could just use your hand and spread them out like tater tots on a baking sheet, which I totally don't do. No, I'm a much more careful cook than that. They're like tater tots, okay? They're not like fish sticks that have to be lined up a certain way. Well, like I line up fish sticks. Mozzarella sticks get lined up. I don't.
What's the thing where you have to have them in, like, perfectly? And
Lasagna.
No. It's just, it's something in your head where it's like, this is off. I need
Obsessive compulsive disorder. You don't have that.
OCD?
Yeah, that's what that is. OCD.
That's
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
OCD activate.
No, because people who actually have OCD is far more severe than that, and you would not recognize the severe stuff.
OCD mode activate, because I want them to all be like this.
Okay, but that's offensive to people who actually have OCD.
I'm not trying to be.
I understand. This is why I'm trying to tell you. That's why we don't call it OCD. People who have to turn a light switch on and off 5 times before they can leave a room, that's OCD. So, not a lot going on. No, you don't need that. You just get the air conditioner on. That'll help them dry. And then later, you can plug the keyboard in and begin popping them all back on. So, keyboard drama. Loud air conditioner. I guess I need to eat some lunch. I'm logging my stuff today. I'm doing good with this. Again?
What? You put it on?
Yeah, but we just watched that last night.
And? I like the music.
So find the soundtrack on YouTube.
No.
A soundtrack on Spotify?
No.
We gotta watch the movie again?
Yes.
There are a lot of good princess movies. We don't have to watch Princess and the Frog again.
What Disney movie would you like to watch?
Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Not that.
Devoting more time to floating under the sea.
No. No. We are not doing that. We are not watching that. Anything but that. I will watch every single Aladdin movie.
Attack of the Clones.
No.
And Revenge of the
I'm
Sith.
talking about Jess.
And if you tell me that Anakin isn't a self-absorbed little princess, then I will tell you you're wrong.
He is.
Dinner was roast beef and mashed potatoes, and my family being really loud. It's 8:36, and what a interesting day I am having. So, already had, let's see, I pretty well skipped lunch. I snacked a bit. Dinner was, and I got a picture of this, roast beef with mashed potatoes. Not my most balanced, whatever. I'm all kinds of stressed. I'm tired. Everything is crazy. And I went and dropped my boys off with their dad. And then I went to the grocery store. I gotta be honest, I had a moment of snark. As the self-check stations are becoming so much more popular, even though it's technically 10 items or less. They had about half of them full, and they had people waiting in line for the 3 registers that they had open. So I'm like, you know what? I have a half full cart, and I know for myself, I go fast. I know how to find barcodes and just zip, 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 zip. I can bag my own stuff the way I want it bagged. I know a lot of people who are against self-checkouts because it reduces the number of people they hire to be cashiers. I went to the self-checkout, and the attendant there said that I really should go to a regular line, and I said, you have stations open for people to check out their own groceries, and you have people waiting because there's only 3 regular lanes open. Okay? So I don't see a reason for me to wait when I'm gonna be the one doing all the work of bagging and reloading my cart. So either open another lane or I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. And she definitely backed right off. So I don't know. I know it's hard for people to find work right now outside of restaurants where they don't even have to pay minimum wage. So yeah, we want our cashiers back. Definitely pay them more. But I don't see a reason for me to wait when there are stations open that are DIY. I had an issue with like one thing, not having a barcode. That was it. I just set it aside till I was done with everything else. This has no barcode. That's on the store, not on me. Yeah, and sure enough, when I was done, there were still people waiting in line for the other stations. And I had not been in anyone's way. So yes, irritate them. Irritate the corporations until they do things better. Do better. And this wasn't HEB. I'll call them out on that. What am I up to now? I picked up this, is it Busy Bee Yerba Mate Honey Mint Tea, and it's a little more bitter than I thought that it was gonna be. But that's fine. It's pretty good. I also got some goat milk cheese. Cheese made from goat milk. It is a Gouda, and then there's another Gouda that didn't say goat's milk, so I assume that it's cow's milk. But I just kind of want to try them both out. I should have gotten some crackers, we do have we have Ritz at home. And I also got tortilla chips and salsa. So maybe I'll try out goat milk Gouda on tortilla chips. I don't know. I feel really, really pumped. I don't know why. I want to... Like, if it wouldn't give me an asthma attack, I'd go for a run. Probably my arms would fall off. Spine deformity and all that. Or I'd be in a ton of pain tomorrow. Anyway, I need to get on the road and head home because it is 8:42. I have a lot of light coming through the back window for 8:42. It's showing up here. It's not showing up that much out here. Okay. I don't know. Alright, I've had enough. I'm headed home. I have not edited any videos today, but I'm going to try for at least 2. It's 1:29, and I did not get the 2 minimum videos done that I wanted to do. Didn't happen. What did happen was I was digging into this old cabinet that I have and going through an old photo album of a lot of stuff that has no bearing on my life whatsoever. I'm wondering, why did my grandmother keep this? I'm going to need to do at least minimal skincare before I go to sleep because I've got some concealer on, just a little bit. And, yeah, that's going to have to come off. But I'm pretty much done for the day. I did get something in the mail today. And I don't know if it's my May box or my June box, since they had to reship the May box. It could be either one. This is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to try to record that tomorrow. At least this time when the box is a month late, it's not my fault because I just didn't get it. They said they were going to resend the May one. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I made TikToks of the family album. That was fun. No views or responses or anything to that right now. I'm not expecting much of a reaction. No plans for tomorrow. I guess video editing. Maybe putting John's keyboard back together, because I've taken that apart. It should be dry by then. All the little keys and stuff. Oh, and I guess there's a blanket that needs to get washed. So riveting. So exciting. I'm going to be at home all day. Like, all day. Don't even care. I'm actually really, really tired. I did have to snack a bit this evening to make sure that I got my calories up. But I did get into the green range. I don't think I made my active minutes. But I did try to park further away from the door at the grocery store to make sure that I got my walking in a bit. So I'll have to take a look when I'm done with this, and we'll see how that went. Thanks for sharing my day with me.